Hello everybody, this is Zips from TGN and CSN, and today we're taking a look at the Tyranny of King Washington, the new episodic DLC release for Assassin's Creed 3 that just came out yesterday. It's a pretty decent bit of DLC. As I said, it's episodics, and this is episode 1. Episode 2 and 3 are coming in the later months. But you get about 2 hours of content here. That includes a little bit of the side quest stuff, which is feeding hungry people and finding some old memory artifacts and such as that. But the main chunk of gameplay here is you taking on a George Washington that in some alternate timeline goes mad with power. He has his powerful scepter. It looks like the Orb of Eden or whatever, the apple, I don't know what it is, but needless to say, he's crazy with power, and pretty much anything you did in the main game just didn't really happen in this timeline. Connor is not Connor. He is his birth name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but it's there. That's what he's called. All your abilities, everything you've unlocked from the main game, they're not here. You do get some upgrades and such in this, but it's really only from finding chests, unlocking the chests, and it'd be like, hey, you can now carry more arrows, or you can now carry more shots for your gun that you don't have. But it's not terribly difficult. It's a fairly straightforward DLC. It's a lot of fun, though. I do recommend it for people, especially if you want to pick up the the season pass they have. It's $30, and then you get these 3 episodes, plus you get a bunch of multiplayer DLC, which I never really checked out because for some reason, the multiplayer really didn't work well for me on the PC, but that's another story entirely. You interact with your mom. You do things with her. You help her out. You help your tribe out. You go crazy from drinking this tea made from something, some giant tree that is new to the environment. There is no like traveling to Boston or New York in this. You're just in the wilderness, and you're only in part of the wilderness too. Most of the game does take place in the wintertime, except for the start of it. So if you want to travel around area to area, you should probably get your horse instead of running around like I did for an idiot, for most of it. But there's a lot of killing. One thing is that one of the new abilities is you get the power of the wolf after your little tea-induced acid trip or whatever the heck happened there. So you get the power of the wolf, right? And this thing is one of your abilities you can map to the Y button or whatever you're playing with, and you go invisible. So it's basically like Predator mode. You can sneak up around enemies, you can kill them, you can stay in Predator mode, excuse me, you can stay in the power of the wolf mode and remain invisible until your health goes down to almost nothing. Yes, it uses your health as a power source, which is kind of neat, it kind of balances it out, but it still seems very, very overpowered. It's not, I mean, it's probably not going to break anything in the game just because it is contained in the DLC, though. So, I mean, whatever. You do have a wolf pack ability, too. You can call in some spiritual wolves to attack some enemies with you. Try to even things up a bit. Because there are areas in this game where there's a lot of enemies and only one of you. So it's nice to have that those companions there. Another thing is, I didn't like about this DLC, it kind of forces you at times to use stealth. And if you're detected, it's like, oh, you gotta start over again, which I really hate that in games. I hate it in this one. I don't know why they keep doing it. Please stop. Let me play like I want to. But it's there. You just gotta deal with it, I guess. Anyway, this has been a quick look at the Tyranny of King Washington, Episode 1, the Infamy. And you can check out more on that by going to Steam, getting on Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, whatever. It's supposed to be on Wii U Marketplace as well, I think. But it's not there yet, and some guy just beeped. Thanks, guy. Thanks for ruining this recording. Whatever, I'm using it. We'll catch you next time. This has been Zips. We'll see ya.